I guess, yeah, I just felt like I need to get in a video today, but I didn't want to force it as well. But, just, yes, managing somewhat. I usually want to make it kind of spontaneously and just kind of when I'm going through those motions of difficulty and things like that. I've been somewhat managing and gonna go to my sister's house in a few hours, so it's been all right today. But while I'm watching some show at like this Tamil show, and I kind of see some things that kind of trigger negativity and makes me kind of upset. And yeah, as I've mentioned earlier, I'm not too ready to go down that path, talk about it a lot. I'm trying to best avoid thinking about it as much as possible. But I knew that I didn't want to kind of skip those parts in the show, rather just kind of watch it, let me face those emotions for a few minutes at least. Because trust me, it was painful. It made me upset. That's when that's what I also realized. That's what made me again realize, not realize. So I already know it, but again, it further illustrated to me that, like, yeah, listening to songs and stuff like that, it's gonna be really deep, because I already songs are very, very deep in my life with my mental health and everything. But after all this kind of trauma and extended kind of levels of pain I'm going through, it's like, songs are going to play a bigger, massive role. And it's difficult. I really have gotten this passion, ignited passion, whatever it is. Like, I really want to make these song covers happen. Like, now, it's now or never kind of feeling. I don't want to put it for any much longer. And yeah, it's a little bit difficult, like, but the thing is, like, what if I'm preparing myself to sing and practice and stuff like that? Because I want to have that goal of song covers. Otherwise, just doing it for fun is not going to cut it for me, because it's not going to be so fun. It's going to be a bit too deep. And, I connect on a different level when I start to really sing and listen to these songs that I do listen to. So, yeah, it's going to be something. In some way, I have to face reality, and through songs, it's one way of facing reality, because the songs will automatically make me think of the past, think of things that have happened, etc. And I'm sort of putting that aside because I'm not ready to face it, and it's really scary, really, really scary, upsetting, and it just hurts. And that uneasy feeling is coming, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like, yeah. And like, when I faced that for a few minutes today, I was just like, and I just somehow, yeah, I just watched it and I just kind of managed. And yeah, I'm waiting to have just some ice cream now really soon. But yeah, I was just upstairs. I just wanted to make this little video. And yeah, got got a new laptop that my dad got for me weeks ago as my laptop. During this kind of trauma period, my laptop kind of crashed as well. And this time, it's been crashing continuously, and I didn't want to have to spend again to fix it, because I have done that 2-3 times. So it's gotten to that point where buying a new one's better. And yeah, I didn't want to have to think about that and spend money and etc. all whilst going through this really low period in my life. So yeah, it's nice. The last few days I've gotten that, and it's a nice feeling, because I'm just kind of on my phone watching, and obviously the TV as well. But downstairs, I think, again, spending alone time upstairs, even for a little while, it's both healthy and unhealthy and kind of scary. I wouldn't say unhealthy, but I have to. It's a bit scary because I'm more likely to think about things upstairs, and that's why my parents are not letting me alone, barely at all. But yeah, I've just wanted to kind of face it a little bit, and also have a chat about kind of what I'm doing and all. and yeah, just kind of catch up on the day. It hasn't been too bad. Like I've gotten that good sleep from the medicine. Slept maybe 2 a.m. a little earlier yesterday, and yeah, woke up around noon when I usually wake up. So obviously the times aren't the best, but I got the good kind of 9 hour or 10 hour sleep that I needed after a couple of days of really messed up sleep. And obviously, so my mood hasn't been triggered by the tiredness, rather. And yeah, gonna probably stay in my sister's house tonight as well, so it's decent. Can manage till tomorrow in their house. And you know, it's always looking for change and looking for something. It's tiring. You always pre-plan the next kind of day, the next kind of few hours, and etc. moments, what you're gonna do. It's like constant thinking, you know. It's crazy the way you have to think. Like right now I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna have ice cream, I'm gonna eat, then it's 6, 7, it's gonna get to 7, and then it's gonna get to about 7:30, 8 when we're gonna leave and go. And you know, it's like every hour in my mind I'm thinking, okay, I have something to do, I have something to do, I have something to do. And it's tiring because the intention, the nokam, as they say in Tamil, it's all to manage my mental health. That's what it feels like. Everything I do every day, every moment that I have to get through is to manage, is to cope. And it takes away that feeling of living. You know, I don't feel like I'm really living, rather. It's like I'm sort of coping with everything I do. Even if it is some things that make me happy, I don't know. It's always like I have to do this, I have to do that. I can't just sit there doing nothing. Otherwise, the thoughts will consume me, and I'm too scared. I'm too scared to face it. And not even that, it's just, you know, I can't sit there just doing nothing, you know. I have to keep doing something that will actively stop my brain from thinking. Yeah, to put it that way. It's tiring, it's so tiring. And, you know, that's why after every few days or so, you scared, like, oh, today's not too bad. Oh, I don't even want to say okay, but it's not bad. It's all right compared to other days. But the next day, you know, you're only gonna, if the cycle's gonna come back, you know, you need to get ready for that. Something will happen, something may trigger you, and you know, for X amount of days, 1 or 2 days, you're right. The third day it will be tricky. The fourth day, your trigger levels are gonna get higher, or the chance of you getting triggered are more. Though you'll find it a lot easier to get triggered compared to even normal, where already I get triggered quite easily. So yeah, it's difficult, it's painful, it's a struggle, it's scary. Even in the good, you see the bad. You see the bad that may come. You see the bad in general, the tiredness, the ongoing levels of tension, pressure, stress, everything. It's just like it just never stops, you know. And yeah, like I felt like I had to make this video, and honestly, I found it a bit tiring. I was like, last few days I made it kind of spontaneously, as I said, and reactively. Today I had to think about it a little bit, like the last hour or two. I was like, I want to make it, but at the same time I was like, okay, I'm kind of coping, and in a few hours I'm gonna go to my sister's. But then at the same time, I knew somewhere that I just had to get this video in. I felt like it's something that I've been doing, and I want to keep doing it for myself, of course, and at the same time, anyone that might listen to it, for them too, and for everyone. And yeah, you know, I just want to keep at this, not only in the particularly bad times or difficult, struggling times, but also the times where I've done a few things and sort of going on about the day all right, like today. So yeah, but I'm happy, really happy. Again, not happy, but like I'm happy I made this video. I found it difficult to say things like I'm happy and wow, I'm excited and all of this, because honestly, that kind of feeling hasn't been in my life too much, especially these months and days. It's relief, probably the biggest feeling. there's periods of maybe partial happiness, of course there is, but maybe not long enough to create that impact in me. And just, yeah, keep doing my best. Hopefully all of you keep doing the same. You will, I know you will, and you are doing your best, even if you don't see it, even if you just feel like you're sitting there. Trust me, there's so many unhealthy and horrible things you could be doing, and maybe you are doing it, but just keep trying, keep remembering that, you know, that light may come someday, and you don't want to. Yeah, of course there'll be regrets, because, you know, whatever you do, all these unhealthy things, it's not like you do it just for the sake of it. It's because you don't know what else to do, and you just kind of have to. So yeah, you learn from that, but at the same time, yeah, just try to keep it as somewhat positive as possible. It's just really difficult, but yeah, because you just tire yourself out so much the more unhealthy it is, and you know it's already tiring enough, you know. So just try not to be too hard on yourself, and that's an example of trying to do that. And it's definitely easier said than done, by far, and I know it very well. So yeah, I'm not trying to say try harder, definitely not saying that, because you only know how much effort you're putting in, and I'm no one to say that to you, but I'm saying it to myself that, and even I know I'm trying harder, but there's only sometimes so much you can do, and you know to yourself that you're putting everything in that you can do. And you know, sometimes you just need a break, and you're allowed to take that. You're allowed to just shut down for a bit and just be like, oh, I've had enough. I just want to have a break. But again, remember that that light will come somehow, because you deserve it. Those of you that have struggled so much, and you know that you're a good person at heart, and you mean good to others, to yourself, and to everyone around you, and all those kind of things. You wanna be happy, and you deserve to be. So all the struggle that you're going through, there'll be a time when things will get better. It should get better, and it has to get better, and yeah, that light will come. So yeah, just thank you again to those that are listening, and yeah, love you all once again, and just please don't be too hard on yourself. Keep showing yourself that you have a lot to be proud of, so much. Getting through every moment, I really mean it, every moment, every hour, every day. Getting through one day too is a big achievement. If getting through one moment is already that's a big thing in itself. Getting through an hour, getting through hours, getting through a day, it's a massive achievement. Remind yourself that, because it's not easy when every second you're thinking about something, and that negativity is just so like inside you, like deep, deep, deep. And you know it's so tiring that, you know, 24/7 you're working, you know, 24/7 you're working on yourself, because everything you do is like to cope, and everything you do, whether it be watching something you like, everything, all those things, you know that there's another side of things outside enjoying. Outside you just doing it as a hobby, you rely on that to take that little portion out of your life, take that little time out where you don't have to be deep in your thoughts. Sorry if I haven't worded that well, but yeah, just, you know, you know everything you do is has a reason, and that one of that reasons is to stop you from being deep in your thoughts. And just, yeah, sorry I'm not talking well, but yeah, it's difficult. Just look after yourselves, guys, and yeah, I hope life treats us better, as we deserve it. Look after all of you. Fake it to make it sometimes really is. It's tiring for me, man. I'm trying to sound so positive, but I'm so not positive personally to myself. But yeah, sometimes we just need to not be too hard on ourselves, and I'm gonna try that. I'm really gonna try that. Need to show myself some love too, and all of you need to do the same. Love yourself the most. And yeah, let's pray and hope this light will come to all of us. Please look after yourself and reward yourself for everything, for each and every moment that you're going through. I'll empathize on that so much. Emphasize on that so much. Every time I'll say that, don't be too hard on yourself and show that love that you deserve to yourself, because you're working extremely, extremely, extremely hard to cope. And yeah, just wow, be proud and take care guys, and yeah, love yourself.